Hello DIY enthusiasts, and welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into a must-have skill for any home project: accurately measuring a room. Whether you're planning a renovation, buying furniture, or simply optimizing your space, stick around as we break down the steps, tools, and tips to get it right the first time. First things first, let's talk tools. You'll need a tape measure, a laser distance measurer, a pencil and notepad handy for recording your measurements. Bonus tip: get a laser tape measure. They're often the size of a cell phone and take measurements by bouncing a laser off surfaces and calculating the distance based on how long it takes the laser to bounce back. These are inexpensive and extremely accurate. It'll save you the hassle of dealing with a flimsy metal tape measure, which often need two people to hold in place for longer measurements. The room we will measure, the room we draw in red. Let's start. First, you have to roughly draw the shape of your room. Then you should take a general measurement of the room in length and width. Your unit of measurement may vary: meters, inches, feet, etc. In addition, you should also measure large recesses and protrusions that will affect the design, such as columns and niches. If you have fixed items such as fireplaces and radiators, you should definitely measure them and draw them on paper. Sometimes fixed cabinets can prevent you from accessing the walls when measuring. Then you should draw individual wall parts. Occupancy space, such as column protrusions. It can make it difficult for you to take measurements. In such cases, you can measure the cabinet separately and take the measurement by accepting the cabinet as a wall. Ceiling height is very important. You should definitely indicate the highest and lowest points. When measuring doors and windows, we must measure including the molding. The part called molding is the part that goes around the door opening, because putting items in front of the molding will look bad. In this way, you can take your wall size correctly and choose furniture according to your wall. In other words, you should measure and draw the door element, completely separating it from the wall. Finally, let's talk about how we should measure furniture, windows, and radiators. We should measure in 3 directions: width, depth, and height. Taking the measurement in this way helps you to shop with minimum error. If the walls in your home have certain angles, this step will be useful for you. After doing all the steps up to this stage, draw diagonal lines to divide the space into triangles and measure them. These diagonal measurements allow us to determine the angles on the walls of the space. It ensures that the curvatures in the wall are accurately detected. I hope this information has been useful. See you in the next video.